So we can measure angles in either degrees or radians. Now remember, 1 radian is the amount of turning so that the crust of your pizza has the same length as the radius of your pizza. So 1 circle has 360 degrees with the degree symbol, and 1 circle also has 2 pi radians, where the symbol for radians is a little c, because the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. If we don't write the units of the angle, it is assumed to be radians. So if you are meaning to write degrees, make sure you always write the degree symbol. So 360 degrees is 2 pi radians, then 180 degrees must be pi radians. So if we want to convert units from radians to degrees, just multiply by 180 degrees on pi. On the other hand, if you want to reverse that process, changing degrees to radians, just multiply by pi on 180 degrees. So example 2, trying to change some units. So let's start by part A, convert 65 degrees to radian measure. So 65 degrees, to turn degrees into radians, just times pi on 180. So that's 65 times pi on 180 degrees. So using a calculator to simplify fractions or using a brain, so that gives us 13 pi on 36. If you want to put radian symbol, go ahead. You don't have to if you don't want to. Everything's assumed radians unless you put a degree symbol on it. I'm not going to do 2.5 degrees. It's literally the same thing. 2.5 times pi on 180, whatever that comes to. So I'm going to jump to part B, changing 2 pi on 3 into degree measure. So to change it to degree, we need to multiply by 180 degrees on pi. So that's equal to 2 pi on 3 times 180 degrees on pi. So the pi's cancel out. 3 into 180 is 3 6s are 180, so that gives me 120 degrees. Make sure again you write a degree symbol, otherwise it's assumed radians. Part C, convert pi on 2 to degrees and hence work out what sine of pi on 2 is. That's one of the easy angles, so pi on 2 radians. To change it to degrees, times 180 on pi. The pi's cancel. 180 divided by 2 is 90 degrees. So pi on 2 is just 90 degrees. So sine of pi on 2 is the same as sine of 90 degrees. And sine of 90 degrees is 1. Either by unit circle or looking at the sine graph. And throw back to some of the common angles that we're used to: 30, 45, 60, 90, 180, 270, 360 degrees. So radians, 30 degrees to radians, so 30 divided by 180 gives you 6, so it's pi on 6. 45 degrees is pi on 4, 60 degrees is pi on 3, 90 degrees is pi on 2, as we saw before. 180 degrees is pi, because that's half a circle. 270 degrees is 3 pi on 2, and 360, one full circle, is 2 pi.